Hello, it is Sunday and it is time for my mental health vlog, and I am exhausted. um, but I'm at least doing my vlog on the right day this week. It's been another very, very busy week over at the house. Plus, I had my son. We have my son staying with us this week, so it's been a juggle of a week to accommodate everything that we need to get done. My fiance's dad has been over at the house helping him out too earlier this week. So he was a huge help. But then I think when I wasn't staying over, like Monday and Tuesday night, Monday because I was going to pick up my son, and then Tuesday night because I had patches I had to work on, because as it is, I had some that went out late this week. So I've got to get my orders caught up. I've shut my shop down just to stop any more orders from coming in. But we've been over the house a lot. Last week I was really beating myself up and not extending myself the same grace that I would absolutely extend anyone else. And if you've watched my previous vlogs, you know that that's obviously something that I struggle with. But we've done a lot at the house. Let's see. We are pretty much done with the kitchen. We ran water to the fridge. We had to, drill some holes through the cabinets and got the water run to the fridge, and it works. And we let enough go through the new filter. We've got cold water. We have ice. And woo! It's the little things that make me really excited. Let's see. We got the dishwasher installed. We ran the water line behind the dishwasher blind because I told my fiance, I'm like, I am not taking out the dishwasher. It is staying there until we're not moving it. So we got really lucky, and I was able to run it behind the dishwasher. So we got the water running. The pantry shelves have all been recut and put up and painted and nailed in place. So he's done a really great job. My fiance did a really great job with that one. Let's see, we got the new sink, the new faucet, the garbage disposal all installed. Nothing's leaking. So the kitchen is done for now. For what we're doing, we're done. Let's see, the garage, we replaced the doors, we replaced the garage openers, and we had to rewire a whole bunch of stuff in the garage. Uninstalled and reinstalled 3 new toilets with varying levels of issues with each one. We are completely having the attic reducted, because the HVAC system that they left us with up there was just a mess. And I'm so grateful that my fiance has a friend who this is what he does. And so he's come over. This is the second time he's come in from out of town to help us out with the ductwork and the HVAC and the attic. So, and he's, as far as our budget is concerned, he has been a godsend, because he's happy to help out friends, and he really is a really nice guy and really good at what he does. So I think he's from San Antonio, Austin, I don't know. But anyway, if you need a good HVAC guy in the area, because he's in the Houston area all the time, let me know. I'm happy to give you his information because he's awesome. Let's see, we cleaned the fireplace, or we got the fireplace cleaned. I fixed the sliding shower door. We removed a stair rail. We are in the middle of installing lighting in the closet in the primary bedroom because there is a chain pull that's broken and there's no on-off switch. So we are replacing the light fixture and putting in an on-off switch. We installed 3 fans, ceiling fans with lights, and then today we got the washer and dryer installed on top of risers that my fiance and his dad made because I'm tall and I can't sit on the ground to do laundry. And then I think, so we started working on putting a new piece of furniture together. So we're finally getting to the point. First off, we've accomplished a hell of a lot. So grateful that we had this time between the house closing and us having to move in, because there's just been so many things that we didn't expect to have to do that we've had to do on top of the things that we already wanted to get done, which we are having to cut some of that out right now, one for budgets and two for time. But we're still trying to get a lot of it done. We're still working on getting the fence done and trying to see if we can do flooring before we move in or not. I'd much rather prefer to do it before we move in, but we're running out of time and money, so I don't know if that's going to happen. But so it's just been exhausting. But last week was hard, and I just wasn't giving myself enough grace, and I was really beating myself up. And the fact of the matter is, like, none of us do this for a living, with the exception of our HVAC guy. Like, none of us do this renovation and repair shit for a living, and it's not easy. And there are things that I've done before that I expected to be able to do a second time, but there were variables that I was running into that I've never run into before. So, and I think that's why I was getting so mad and frustrated, because I'd done these things before. I knew I could do it, but there were just so many new variables and factors and unknowns. I mean, this house, I'm starting to think the previous owner just repaired everything with duct tape and moved on. Oh, I really hope I never meet her. Anyway, having time with my son has been great. We were actually in the car the other day, and a song came on, and he started singing. He doesn't do that very often, and I haven't heard him sing before, so I didn't want to make a big deal out of it, but I turned the song up because I knew it too, and we were singing together, and I'm like, my son is singing in the car. I get to hear him sing. And of course I did not make a big deal out of it, but I was loving every minute of it because I love music and I love singing. So just the fact that he did that, it made me happy. And he's made the comment, it's like, I don't sing as well as you do. I'm like, I'm first off, thank you. But you know, that's never what singing about. Singing is about using music to express your emotions and your feelings, and music has always been so important to me, and self-expression, and even just sometimes when I just need to zone out and I just need to be in my own head, away from the world, music is just like a perfect escape for that. So, and I know that he loves music, and I know that his taste in music is different than mine, and that's okay. That's absolutely okay. But when we were singing the same song on the radio the other day, that was choice. That was a primo moment for Papa, because he's getting older, and I have totally embraced with trepidation him getting older. I'm giving him more responsibility. I'm telling him, you know, there's things that I've always reminded you to do that I'm not going to remind you to do anymore. You need to be a little bit more responsible for your own stuff. So that has, you know, worked out some, not worked out others, but that's how he's got to learn. We were watching a television show about some people who were trying to cook in the kitchen who had zero kitchen skills. And I looked at him and I said, this is why I want my fiance to spend some more time with you in the kitchen. I said, because when you're out on your own, you should be able to do the stuff that these people just have no clue how to do, because they just never got the exposure from their parents at home. And, you know, I don't want my son to be helpless. So, who knows? Let's see what else is going on. Sorry, the house has been so super consuming. I'm missing birthday people. People had some birthdays. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I did go to my meeting this week. And then that was nice. It was a very small meeting. Not a lot of people were there. But it was just nice, and it was intimate. And fellowship afterwards was fun, and then it just, you know, I'm really good with my sobriety right now, and I'm about to come on to some time that is challenging with lots of triggering moments, and well, not a lot of triggering moments, but a lot of opportunities where I can do something stupid, and I'm really glad that I'm being very, very aware of that and those times. Probably should have shut my door, but my son's in the other room and my fiance's had to run back to the house for something. Lord almighty. The closest, the most direct way between where we are now and the new place is a toll road. We are racking up those toll miles, let me tell you. but it's okay. We're also racking up those visits to Home Depot and Lowe's and all those other places we need, but that's what homeownership is about. So just pushing through. I had some old injuries that have resurfaced, like in my shoulder, which I went to physical therapy for a while ago, and it was bad. I went to push the next button on the screen in the car to move the song forward, and it hurt to raise my arm that level. And I'm like, oh, that's not good. So I think I need to find some like Icy Hot or BioFreeze or something to put on it tonight and see if that'll help. I have not been keeping up with a lot of my friends. I have not been keeping up with a lot of my family. My mom was like, I've been trying to call you all week, and I finally got a hold of you today. And because we played phone tag all week, and she's called me while I'm installing a toilet or something, and I just can't take the call. And I've called her back, and she was unavailable. So, but I did check on my sister a little bit today. My sister and her husband are doing so much better in their recovery from the accident. He is weight bearing, with a cane, and my sister was allowed to put weight on one leg for a very small period of time this week, but that is major progress, and I know she's super, super happy, and I'm so proud of them because she's so determined to be like the perfect patient and just have everything heal on schedule, on time, have everything right. She's so determined, and I admire that in her, because it's real easy to get the woe is me, I can't do this, I can't do this, I can't do this mentality. And I think she's had, flashes of that from time to time, but she's very inspirational with how she just is very determined to not let this stop her. And this was a big thing that could have stopped her. So, and her husband both. So very, 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 very grateful that they're okay and recovering very well. Papers. Did hear from the lawyer this week. Turns out she had 2 of my phone numbers reversed, which is why I hadn't heard from her or the guy that's supposed to be serving my ex. I did hear back from them this week, and because they sent me an email. And they've been trying to serve and have not had a lot of response. So they got some more information from me about scheduling and timing and vehicles and whatnot. So it's coming. She said we may have to call him and let him know so he can actually accept, the serve. So I'm like, good luck with that. So right now I'm just kind of waiting, because it's going to happen, and it's going to happen very soon, like probably this week. And I think it has to be this week. And I just don't know what's going to reaction. I don't know what the reaction is going to be. And I'm prepared for the worst, but I'm scared of how he's going to react. So I don't know. Other than that, things are going great. My son goes back to school in like 2 weeks, which is really freaking early. But we also move in 2 weeks, which is really freaking early. But it'll be good. Check on your family. Check on your friends. Make sure they're doing okay. Check on yourself, because it's so easy to just run yourself ragged. Make sure you take some you time. Do something fun amongst the chaos. And just keep moving forward. All right, guys, that's all the energy I've got this weekend. I need to get back to my patches, so I will check in with you next week. Bye, everybody.